While Google and Amazon agreed to secretly and illegally warn Israel if they were forced to assist in investigations against the Zionist regime. In 2021, both companies signed a multi-billion-dollar cloud contract with the Zionist regime in order to store Palestinian surveillance data that Israel uses to uphold their apartheid system, the same data that they have on Gaza that has helped them raise every building systematically. That cloud computing contract. And in order to clinch the deal for these two companies, get that sweet money, they had to agree with Israel that they would send them coded payments if ever international courts, investigators, or law enforcement sealed their lips and looked at the data they were storing for Israel to investigate human war crimes, human rights violations, and the like. This multi-billion-dollar blood deal is called Project Nimbus, and a UN investigation of inquiry found that Israel relied heavily on cloud computing infrastructure, the kind Google and Amazon have provided for years to the Israeli military in order to complete this genocide. For Israel, losing control of their data and having an access by foreign officials or investigators was a threat to them, and to deal with that, they forced these demands on these companies, who are, happy to agree to them. They don't care about human lives or war and destruction that they're enabling. According to these leaked documents, if either Google or Amazon are pressured by U.S. authorities to give up access to the data, they must within 24 hours send a payment of 1,000 shekels to the Israeli state to warn them that their lips are sealed and the U.S. is investigating their data. The value of these secret wink payments, the secret code to the Zionist regime, is determined by the dialing code of the country. So it's 1,000 because the U.S.'s dialing code is +1. For Italy, which is +39, it would be 3,900 shekels. And there's also like a contingency plan where if these companies even get a gag order, which is like makes it extra legal to do something like this, then they send Israel 100,000 shekels to signify that it's really serious and they have a gag order on them. On top of that, Amazon and Google agreed with Israel that they would not revoke access to their cloud computing technology, to their data centers, even if, and they explicitly said this, if Israel's use of their technology violates their ethics policy. So if they're committing war crimes and Google doesn't really like it, they can't do anything about it. Microsoft, another company that provides technology to Israel's killing machine, revoked access to Unit 8200 of the IDF because they were caught providing their services to a group that was using their technology to commit human rights violations. That's exactly why Microsoft didn't get signed on to Project Nimbus. They were a contender for it, but they wouldn't agree to all of these crazy demands. And that's why Google and Amazon got it, because they were willing to be more complicit. They were willing to do a secret code with Zionists to avoid accountability and investigation. These companies, Amazon, Google, Microsoft, Palantir, these are all some of the most valuable companies in the world, and they're all profiting off of the crime of the century, this genocide, Israel's genocide of the Palestinians, and they belong in The Hague. They deserve to have their assets shattered and broken up and given back to the people. What this teaches us, guys, not only is Israel so evil, it's hard to comprehend sometimes when you hear stories like this, but no company should be this powerful, where they can avoid humanity and responsibility to fuel the deaths of hundreds of thousands, the killing of hundreds of thousands, and nobody is able to hold them accountable. We all, everyone knows what they're doing. They're providing the services that Israel uses to do war crimes, but nobody can take them in and force them to stop or even punish them. It'll have to happen one day. Anyways, if you guys want to stay up to date with my work and not lose me, make sure you go to my bio and click the link that will let you subscribe to for free to my Substack. You can also upgrade to paid if you want to support my work. Thank you, and free Palestine.